Welcome back, everyone. This is the second episode of The Sam Show, and I tell you what, we've got an absolutely banging show for you today. There's been lots of stuff happening in the past week. So, on Sunday, we did have the Super Bowl. You know, it really was the Taylor Swift against the 49ers, and they came out on top. Well done to the Chiefs. And next thing, we got festivals. A lot of festival announcements been happening recently, so we're going to see what the best ones of the summer are. And then at the end, we're actually going to be ranking them. So, yeah, that'll be a good bit of fun. And then, to round off the show, top 5 best moments of this week. And actually here on the second instalment of The Sam Show, we do have our first guest with us. Ellis, would you like to say hi?
Hello there, pleasure to be on. You know what I mean? Nice one for this, Brownlow.
Oh yeah, no, it's really good to have you on. It's really good to have you on. But let's first things, let's talk all things Super Bowl. little bit of a nice jingle for you there, but yeah. So Taylor Swift, well done. I mean, you know, even though it was the Chiefs that won the Super Bowl, it felt like Taylor Swift got most of the screen time rather than any of the players, didn't it? But yeah, no, I mean, our experience of the Super Bowl was really good. I mean, it might have been. I think, didn't you suffer a little bit?
It was serious head loss, to be honest. I think seeing Taylor Swift like in the stands is a bit more interesting than the first two quarters. It was like 3-0 at the end of the at half time. It was like 3-0 or something stupid like that. It was one field goal, no touchdowns. I was half a bottle of wine in by that point, and that wasn't numbing the pain of what I was just watching. I was tired, annoyed, irritated. Playing cricket in the hallway was probably the highlight of the Super Bowl, to be honest.
Yeah, where we were at, we started playing cricket in the hallway during the halftime show with Usher, so we didn't actually really watch that, so we can't give much of a word on it.
I am actually absolutely gutted that I missed Usher rolling around on some roller skates.
Oh yeah, no.
Genuinely just like pushed me over.
Yeah, apparently it was quite a good performance.
I'm in top 10 shouts, to be honest.
Top 10 shouts. Well, that's got to be bold, surely. That's got to be bold. To
be honest with you, I'm not exactly like, but I did repost the Patrick Mahomes edit on TikTok, so I'm literally
Big
like,
fan of you now.
Like a massive NFL fan at this point. So obviously, I am clued up on it, to be honest.
So yeah, it was second longest game in NFL history. The Chiefs beat the 49ers 25-22 scoreline. But yeah, the second longest game in NFL history. Like for us British people, that was hard because it ended at like half 4.
It was half 4 in the morning. What time did it start?
It started at like quarter to 12.
Quarter to 12.
Yeah, quarter to 12.
4 of just pure adverts and advertisements that just made no sense. If I see another Gatorade advert, I'm genuinely just going to like seriously report the company.
I mean, generally didn't find out the Gatorade colour. Like that was the most annoying part.
Until I'd woke up, that was the only thing that I was actually sort of interested in.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw a little bet on it. I had to wake up at like 10, dying of a hangover. I was like, what colour is it? And it was purple. And it wasn't even right.
Yeah, well, exactly. No, it was right. It was right. Because
did we say purple?
Yeah. Well,
I think green.
Well, no, one of our mates did say black. And the way we found out was through a Snapchat video that one of the players did. It was like them behind them stalking up to the Chiefs. Chiefs coach. And then they picked it up. Whoosh, put it over him. Yeah, it was purple, so whoever bet on purple, that was quite good.
I'm not being funny or anything, but if I was a Chiefs coach, I'd turn around and just start taking heads off. I'm not being funny, but Gatorade's sticky. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, just go and have a beer or something. Like, don't throw something over me for the sake of it.
That's what it's about. Like, at the end, that's tradition. You throw the Gatorade over. I wonder what they did back in the day. They'd pour like absinthe over or something. Imagine Gatorade.
I would have preferred that, to be honest, rather than sticky. It's like in high school when someone would put Radnor Fizz all over you or something. You're just in a bad mood for the rest
get a big 2-litre bottle of Glenn's vodka. Get a big 2-litre bottles of Glenn's vodka.
I don't even think that'd numb the pain of the Super Bowl, to be honest. It were a good game, like last 2 quarters.
Yeah, the last few minutes were good. I have to say, I don't think the Chiefs should have won. I think the 49ers were absolutely rinsing.
Yeah, but I just think the way I've looked at it, obviously I'm now a professional fan.
Top punditry here from Ellis here. Be careful, listen out.
To quote some podcasts that I've seen on TikTok. Brock Purdy just didn't do enough. I think he didn't put the 49ers in position to be able to score touchdowns. I feel like that was possibly down to the Chiefs' defence, which was very, very good. But I think the 49ers have probably been the best overall team in the NFL this season. But the Chiefs just have moments. Chiefs have moments. Players. It's like Solskjaer's Man United back in the day. to quote Manchester United Football Club.
What a comparison!
It is a comparison. No, it's not. Because then I've got to give credit to Bruno Fernandes, and that's another story. But Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce are inevitable at the end of the day. Mahomes was there was no doubt when we were on them couches watching the Super Bowl that when Mahomes had that ball.
Oh yeah, no, he's going to do so. So what, you might get some shit there for giving Man United a comparison to Kansas City Chiefs.
No, well, obviously not. We're not that good. But what I'm saying is, like, and Travis Kelce as well. Kelce was pretty ineffective for most of the 3 quarters.
Oh yeah, no, he was useless. There's there was that little clip of him like squaring up to his coach. Imagine if someone did that. Imagine if you had like over here on the bench, you had De Bruyne not getting subbed on or something, and then like he just goes and starts squaring up to Pep Guardiola.
It reminded me like the Kepa Sarri.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. That was that was mental.
When he refused to come off, but
that was mental. Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, but then so what? Halftime show happened. Usher. I've seen some clips, but you've cut about with roller skates on the stage, and he was touching up Alicia Keys a little bit.
Standard procedure for Usher, to be honest.
Does he not have like a wife? Does he not have a wife, Usher? He's got to have a missus. How old is he? He's about.
He's been around for a long time.
He's about 40 or something, surely.
Predates us, definitely. Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, he was like touching up Alicia Keys. If she has a boyfriend, I bet she, like when she got home, she was having an earful.
Yeah, a bit of an earful from. I'd be fuming. Like Usher's like one of the most notable like R&B sort of people. You'd be fuming.
Yeah, you'd leave her. Well, no, if you were Alicia Keys, you'd leave your boyfriend for Usher in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but who's Alicia Keys? Alicia Keisha. Nice one. Standard. Alicia Keys' boyfriend. Like you'd be fuming. I'd be having words with Usher. I'd hit him with the roller
I couldn't even tell you Alicia Keys' boyfriend is.
I'm hearing top 10 shouts for that performance.
But for Usher,
yeah, I wish I was there to give my own opinion. Well, I was there.
we were there. We heard it.
We heard it and went. Actually, not for us.
Cricket in the hallway.
Cricket in the hallway sort of took over in 3 a.m. when I was turning a volleyball. Like prime Shane Warne, rest in peace. Yeah. So I think Super Bowl. Would I watch it again? Yeah. But I feel like I need to do some more. Obviously, I am a fan now.
Yeah.
Obviously, like clearly,
big fan.
Go on my TikTok.
Yeah.
But like, I'd have to do some more research into it. I'd have to like watch a few more games rather than just one isolated game. Because there's so many times where the game just felt like a 0-0.
Yeah, because the thing is though with the thing, because like out of our friend group, I was probably the one who was like, "Oh, you knew the most about it," and I was like, "Yeah, no, it's going to turn on at some point. It's going to turn on."
It just never did. It never did.
First quarter went. What 0-0. Second quarter, like what even happened? Was there a field goal? 2 field? Oh, we had the field goal record. That was it.
True.
Yeah, we had that. We had that to cheer about. But
there was a touchdown second, wasn't it? Purdy threw it to Jennings. Jennings threw it to McCaffrey.
Yeah, I have to say it was yeah, good ball knowledge.
Good ball knowledge there.
But yeah, I think it was pretty boring. But did you see any of the Nickelodeon coverage for it?
Yeah, like the map to the end zone.
Yeah,
I would love
Dora calling out like, imagine seeing that after the game. It was like they might need a map to the end zone, and it's like. If I was a quarterback, I'd be like, Dora, you little bitch. How dare you mock me like that, Nickelodeon?
I just think it just shows the difference in coverage, doesn't it? Between the Super Bowl and like the English sort of football and stuff. It's so different.
What I compared it to, imagine if, because obviously I'm a Leeds fan, and imagine Dora explaining to me why Jesse Marsh was the correct decision to go for. Mate, I'd dash something at my telly.
Dora explaining to me why Ralph Ragnick was like the king of the gegenpress. I would love to understand that when I was sawing Fred cutting about at striker in a false 9 against Liverpool and we got toasted at Anfield. Cheers, Ralph.
But Dora knows ball, but yeah. So the Nickelodeon coverage, and he had like Patrick and SpongeBob on the commentary and stuff.
It's just,
to be fair, it's like
appeals to all ages.
It's quite good, yeah. That's it. And I think I saw something as well. They had a bit more of a Taylor Swift cam because this lad was like, I put it on Nickelodeon just so Taylor Swift is shown more. Yeah, so my girlfriend stays intact in the game.
She was probably the most interesting thing about that game because realistically, if you look at, she's obviously got loads of hate for it, but like. What? Why is she getting hate for it? She's just going to like a boyfriend's match.
Yeah, she's just going to a boyfriend's game to watch a bit of football being played. But like, I can't lie, the camera was on her so much. But like we said, it's what you expect. It's Taylor Bloody Swift, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. She's the biggest female artist in the world by a mile, and two,
biggest female
all the
artist.
Little goons that were like, oh, Brock Purdy's going to save the NFL. Brock Purdy's going to save the NFL. It was never happening, people. It was never happening. Mahomes is inevitable. Kelsey's a GOAT, and the Chiefs are going 3-peat next year.
Well, just say when you talk about goons, there you are talking about me.
Yeah,
I openly said on this. Podcast,
standard.
I wanted Brock Purdy to beat Taylor Swift.
He didn't at the end of the day, and I was a Swiftie supporting. That's a mad statement to make.
You're a Swiftie, so we just heard right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Here we just heard on the Sam show that Ellis is a Swiftie.
I'll own it.
You're a Swiftie
in some degree. Yeah,
you're a Swiftie. What are your top 3 Swifties?
That's a great question. You belong with me. Love story. Style, Wildest Dreams, they're like just standard ones, but I just feel like they do the job. Do you know what I mean?
You could generally say anything, and I wouldn't know.
No, I'm gonna add Taylor's version to my Instagram.
Taylor's version, what?
On my Snapchat.
Ellis
Get on me.
Taylor's version.
Get on
Ellis
me.
Taylor's version.
Get on me,
mate. That is an absolute right state. That is an absolute right state.
Yeah, that's the one.
Right, yeah. So what? Got festivals coming up in the summer. Britain, what a brilliant place for some festivals. I have to say, we went to a Leeds Fest last year, didn't we?
We did. We stepped to Leeds together.
Yeah, stepped Leeds. Yeah.
I think festivals are they're just the capital of the country. Like, if we're honest, I'm not saying we indulged in that sort of behaviour.
Yeah. Let's not.
No, I'm not, because we didn't. Because we didn't.
Incriminating on the podcast.
We absolutely didn't. But I'm just saying, they absolutely are. And the music comes.
Oh yeah, no, it's brilliant.
I thought Leeds was probably the highlight of our summer.
Yeah, Leeds was definitely good. But look, there's so much more. What we got? So obviously Leeds Reading this year. We got Wireless, Boardmasters, Creamfields, Parklife, even Glastonbury coming up. I mean, a select few of them have actually released lineups, so we've got very limited outlook. But we've heard a lot of rumours for Glastonbury. I think Madonna was headlining.
Dua Lipa, I've heard. I'd be there.
Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be bad. I tell you what, I think Dua Lipa is probably my guilty pleasure.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, honestly, I actually like some of her songs. I do like some of her songs. It's like you and Taylor Swift.
Yeah, well, it is. Yeah,
it's like you and Taylor Swift.
It is.
Yeah, it's like you and Taylor Swift. You clearly like a.
Mine's not like a closeted guilty pleasure. Taylor Swift's just the goat. The goat.
Swifty. Right, so we've got the lineups here on our screen that obviously you guys can't see, and I think we've got to start off with Reading Leeds. Would you say the biggest festival in the country?
Yeah, it's a rite of passage.
You think?
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah, I think it's the first step. It's like a
gateway drug. It's your coming of age story.
It's a gateway drug into festivals.
It's literally a gateway drug.
Yeah, but would you not put Glastonbury ahead of it?
It depends where you look at it. From our point of view, being 17, 18, Leeds is your main, last summer.
Leeds is
your main thing, what you're going to do, because I think there's more of a youthful sort of feel to Leeds.
But do you get to a point where, you look at Leeds Fest and then you go, I'm too old for that?
100%.
Yeah, because I can't, I'm looking, I'm going to be turning 18 years old in June.
Literally,
and I'm looking at myself going, because we were on about going Leeds. Us mates were going on about, we should go Leeds again. Yeah, it'll be mint. I mean, I would have loved to go.
It would be sick.
But I look at myself as an 18-year-old.
Do I want to be stepping with fresh levers that are 09?
Yeah, exactly. Ideally. 09 levers in a mosh.
Watching an 09 come up to me going, yes, bro, what do you need? Anything you need, get on me. Just no thanks. You're literally 12. Stop offering me bags.
But that is the thing. You get to a certain point with Leeds Fest where you do just go I think I might be too old for this now.
I think we saw that at Imagine Dragons last year when we had.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that? Oh my god!
When you have 30-year-olds trying to mosh pit.
This is a disclaimer. This isn't even a disclaimer. This is just a hate message to them people that were trying to mosh at Imagine Dragons. Get a life. That's what I've just got to say, because it was just not the mood. We had people in our group that were crying to the Imagine Dragons because of you and your selfishness, and you're trying to make a circle in the middle of a crowd. What were you doing? No one wanted to join you.
No one's mosh pitting Believer. No one is mosh pitting Believer.
There's just nothing. It was just, that sent me under so badly.
I did really like Imagine Dragons though. I did really like them.
They were sick. They were sick, regardless of the morons that were next to us.
Yeah, exactly.
They were sick, I will say.
Yeah, well, let's have a look at this year's lineup. So, 2024 Leeds Fest, 23rd to the 25th of August, obviously on that little bank holiday weekend as well.
Weekend,
so you can have your big bender. But look, right, I'm reading here. Blink 182, Fred again, Lana Del Rey, Liam Gallagher, Catfish and Bottleman, Jerry Cinnamon. And then you got 21 Savage as what? Is he
he's a special guest. Because
what does that mean?
When it first got released, we all thought he was headliner. So he was obviously on the Instagram with the posters. But
what does that special guest? Because it wasn't on last year. So
he's the Friday. It's Liam Gallagher, Catfish and the Bottlemen, and 21 Savage is your main three on that Friday. It's a good Friday. It's a fucking sick Friday, to be honest with you. But I don't see how it's going to work though, because I've heard that Leeds Fest is going back to one main stage. So because we had two, didn't we, when we went?
To be fair, that's a good idea, because the one main thing about Leeds Fest was that last year it was pinballing between the things.
The Friday from Imagine Dragons to Billie Eilish, like we lost.
That was awful.
We lost soldiers on the way
on
the way to Billie Eilish. To be honest,
we lost
soldiers.
members of the crew.
We absolutely did, and then had to go on a search and rescue mission next to a taco stand. I feel like it will remove that sort of.
I think that is definitely better. But at the same time, it was just nice to get a bit of a stretch your legs.
No, yeah, absolutely
was because
it was. You were getting absolutely trampled.
But then again, like there was the one day where I wanted to go see the Foals, but Sam Fender was playing on the same day.
You want a good spot for that, don't you?
Like you want to see both, but you want to get a good spot for Sam Fender, and you want to be in a decent spot for the Foals as well.
That's the thing. So when Imagine Dragons finished, for example, there's a few girls in our group.
Yeah.
Like Billie Eilish was literally all I heard from like 7 o'clock in the morning on the Friday morning.
Oh, mate.
And like as soon as Imagine Dragons finished, like there was just a beeline for the stage, and it was just like there was like two. I don't even know how many people went Leeds. There was quite a few man like running for it.
Oh yeah, no, there was
100%.
loads. But if they're reverting to that one stage thing, I think that'd be really good.
Yeah, because then
it just means you see more as well.
Yeah,
because I'm looking at that like. That is a pretty good lineup. For example, who's playing on Sunday? Is it Fred again and
Lana Del Rey? Yeah, so
exactly.
they'll be on the same stage. Which
two
is so
mint
much
actors. Imagine trying to pinball between them.
You wouldn't, because it's two completely different moods as well. Like, you've got what? So I'm thinking about the Friday more as like one that we just spoke about.
Yeah,
you've got Caption Bottom, and Liam Gallagher's obviously the main one that's going to close it out.
Yeah.
But previous to that, if you want a good spot for Liam Gallagher, and you're going to have a good spot for Caption the Bottom End, and they're two quite similar artists, which is what's kind of nice about this year. Yeah. And then you've got 21 as a surprise guest. I don't know how that's going to work.
I don't know what.
Lil TJ, you should have been a surprise guest.
What a muppet last
You little
year.
sausage. You ruined my day.
That was the hottest day as well, because I remember we just stood there and the sun just decided to come out
it was
straight
horrible.
away, and it was burning. But anyway, right, moving on from that those main headliners, let's move down a little bit. So Raya, do you know her?
Yeah,
Raya?
She's Ray's the escapism one, where it's like,
if you've listened to radio, you'd 100% know who Ray is.
If you've seen a few TikTok edits in your time,
Prada's that's one of them.
I'm not going to burst into something like that one, like that one. And then who else have you got? You've got Pendulum.
Hey, tell you what, have I seen Two Door Cinema Club there? Oh. That's Two Door Cinema Club, yeah. That wouldn't be bad.
See, this is a Two Door Cinema Club.
This is a really good lineup.
I think they played it was it 2021? I think they did.
They definitely have played it in the past.
It was like previous to that. I think they've definitely played it. You've got Fontaine's DC as well, which are quite I don't know. I really like Fontaine's DC. I don't think they're exactly.
I think there's one where there's probably going to be a decent fan base for it.
Yeah, definitely. There'll be quite a few people there. You've got the Wombats as well. Hey, Digger D. Let's not forget. Shout out Year 8. Skrillex would be sick. But I think really there's a good. I think that's the thing that's so good about Leeds Fest is there's such a variation of people that you can see. Like you've got. The main rap artist that you've got, because obviously speaking from our group, it's Rap Central, let's be honest.
Oh, yeah.
We're chilling just at a gaff and it's just Drake. 21 Savage is your main rap artist, but there's such a variety, which makes it so much easier.
Yeah, it's like, what, you want a bit of like dance music? Go Skrillex, Fred again,
Sonny Fodera.
Yeah, a bit of retro, you can look at Blink 182, exactly. Liam Gallagher to a point, but Oasis is timeless.
It's a good broader lineup, especially to the one last year, like where we had Steve Lacey, who was shit, to put it frankly. There's a good.
That's going to be controversial.
He was awful. I happily left his set early.
Controversial. Yeah. Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
I remember because he had that. It was a really good setting and stuff. The sun was setting, but like I know he always bangs on about, because there was that one clip of him where he was at like a concert and he was like, "No one knows the words," and it was like, John, we went, no one did know the words. We left, and then he played the song that we all know.
And then he played that first. Exactly. That's what I was burning heads.
Open up with it.
Literally, just set the tone, and then all your little hardcore fans can then stay around.
Yeah, set the tone. I mean, Leeds Fest. I think that's a pretty decent lineup. And do you know what? We'll move on to Wireless.
Oh, it's a controversial topic, this one. Because certain people are trying to get me to London, to be honest.
But my opinion, this is awful. Yeah, I'm looking at it. You need things with Wireless. You need a really, really specific type of music. You need to love shouty girls.
Literally, yeah.
Shouty girls. I'm looking there, big name already. Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat. I see Sexy Red there. I see Ice Spice, Sean Paul as well. And do you know what? Sean Paul ain't bad, but like the atmosphere. You have Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj, and Sean Paul playing on the same day. Ooh.
See. Yeah, which is good, but as you said, it's got to be a specific taste. You've got to be into rap for it.
Yeah, exactly.
We are, but do I claim to be like some rap, like sort of. No, I like a little bit of variation in my music taste, as seen with the Swift sort of situation.
Well, look, same as Leeds Fest, you got 21 Savage.
Yeah, he's
J Hus is there.
J Hus would be sick.
And I'm seeing a special guest Future.
Yeah, see, what's his thing about special guests? Like,
is that the new thing this year?
It might, genuinely might be.
Like, special guests, what? Does that mean something big's going to happen? Does that mean something big's going to come
up?
Something
big's going to come on out of it. We're going to have to mention him, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? And giving this absolute sausage airtime is something that I've tried to avoid. But he's going to come out in here. He's you know what I'm on about. Drake's obviously going to come to wireless. He's obviously going to go wireless.
Oh, yeah, Drake will 100% come wireless. I mean, going back onto Leeds Fest, I mean, not really, but Reading... I think
he's more likely to go.
Drake will come out at Reading with 21 Savage because he came out a few years ago as well.
But it's like, for example,
I think 100% wireless.
He'll definitely go wireless.
So much coverage.
He's got a song with J Hus, 21 Savage, Future. Like, it's just obviously going to happen.
You got a good look there.
Yeah, you've got a very, very good look. Yeah. But then it's like the whole stuff last year when who did we have? We had Central C.
Oh, Central C at Leeds, mate. That was guttering. That was awful.
That was probably the worst set of the weekend.
Bring out Dave, mate. Fucking bring him out. And he played the song.
That broke my heart.
He played Sprinter and he just did it like it was awful. I was
absolutely sloshed at that point. Yeah. It was like 4 in the afternoon.
Ruins on Sunday, on the last day.
We went to the set and he went, have we got any UK rap fans in the building? I was thinking, yes. I was like, he's coming. And he just never did. And then he fucked off early. I was like, oh, cheers, Sench, mate. You're a knob. It's just like the filming's at Reading. Sam Fender said it on the Saturday, like, why are they filming down there? So it's obviously going to be for the cameras. I'm sorry to break all the Drake fans' heart that we know. He's not coming Leeds. Yeah. So hold that. He's going wireless.
And maybe Reading.
Yeah, maybe Reading. You will not see me stepping out wireless.
Well, do you want to look at it again? Doja Cat, what has happened to her? She had Paint the Town Red. That was like a big tune recently.
It is a bit of a tune.
I could not tell you. She's gone dead weird. Like, she got like loads of like surgery on her face to look like a cat, and it's terrifying.
She's a weird one. Not even saying she's weird, because obviously I don't know her personally, but she is.
She looks weird.
She's a controversial one. I don't exactly think I could sit or stand at a Doja Cat set for longer than 10 minutes. And the same goes for Nicki Minaj. I think there's only a certain amount of WAP that you could listen to for about 2 minutes.
So it brings out Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, like not sound like a massive like virgin, but I don't really want wet ass pussy just like for like 2 hours of like just no thank you. 21 Savage and J Hus would be pretty sick. Like there.
Well, what? Sexy Red. I know she like. I mean, I'm very involved with Twitter.
Is she the one that's got the song? Oh my god, I forgot the tune.
You
know what I'm
Shake that ass with Drake.
Shake that ass for me.
Is that her?
That is, I swear it's her.
I think it might be. Get a little check right now.
Here we go.
I'll fill up some time.
Live scenes.
And we're looking at Tyler as well, you know. Make me sweat.
Make me sweat.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's just one song.
Yeah, no, little VAR check. It is Sexy Red. He's on Rich Baby Daddy.
Yeah, with Drake. Yeah.
So he's definitely coming. He's definitely coming out.
So I'm looking at. So you got Future, 21 Savage, Sexy Red. That's 3 possible. Was there any more? Did you say?
J Hus.
Yeah, J Hus. What you got? 4 possible there.
I swear he's got a tight thing with Ice Spice as well.
No, I don't think he does. Taylor Swift does. Hey, Taylor Swift at Wireless.
She would be terrifying.
Imagine
Take
that.
My money now.
She'd be like a deer in headlights.
Yeah,
she comes on to sing Karma like we just had on
She'd stand out like
a
sore
yeah, mate. Oh, that'd be awful. She'd be like, hey, how are we doing, Wireless? And it's just going to be like loads of like Night Tech Warriors and dry fits.
Yeah, literally dry fits.
Get off stage. Well, another festival. We also have Boardmasters, Newquay, Cornwall, right in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but Newquay's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it's nice.
My brief surfing career in year nine sort of took me to Newquay.
When you went there to Newquay on a summer holiday.
On a week holiday with the family, and that sort of stuck in my memory, to be honest. And that lineup was very good, I think.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm looking at it. So Chase and Status, Cortinas, decent.
Bicep.
I mean, Tom Odell, certain girls like him.
I give him a miss at least.
You just go there to cry. Just go there to cry.
Like, good cries, good for the soul, but I don't think particularly everyone was in the right frame of mind to cry at Leeds Fest.
At Leeds Fest, I'm there to have an absolutely banging time.
I'm not trying to
go to Tom Odell, listen him to play some depressing songs and then go cry.
No, thank you. Sam Fender on the Saturday. Yeah, Sam Fender was the best part of my summer last year. Certain people we know missed Sam Fender.
That was the best.
Criminals. It was so good. Yeah. And then you've got underneath him Becky Hill as well, who I was so surprised about at Leeds, because when everyone's like, "Oh, we'll go Becky Hill," I was thinking, capital extra warriors here. These lot have been listening to Radio 1 way too much. I was thinking,
Hey, don't try and hinder a career in radio for me.
No, hey, no.
Really talk good.
No, it was still, but like obviously, like when you're in your mum's car and she puts capital on you think the shit. But then you've got Declan McKenna as well. But Becky Hill really surprised me. I thought she's going to be shit, but she was.
Yeah, she's really good. She's so really good, isn't she?
Really good live. You had Afterglow. It was dead good.
Yeah, Declan McKenna though. Ooh.
Yeah. See,
one song,
but then I thought Declan McKenna's set was much more easygoing than
the vibes were really good.
Yeah, it was
really good
knew
because
that Brazil was coming.
It was a bit overcast, but then like the sun just came out and it created a nice little vibe for us. Brazil play. Brazil is probably one of the best things to see live. If you ever get the chance to go see Declan McKenna,
Brazil was so good. I think
go see Brazil. It was mint.
He did his set really nicely though, because he had his new music that come out. I think it was Beautiful Faces, which is a tune by the way, and I've gone and listened to that separately to that. And that was unreleased, and then he sort of mixed it out by playing that, and everyone's a bit like, oh, you can't really get into it because it's a new song. No one knows it, and then he had the lyrics on as well on the screen, didn't he, when he put his new one on, which was quite good.
That was good, yeah.
And then he immediately...
Well, he just released it, like, he released it on Reading. Yeah. Like, when he was at Reading,
literally, immediately, as soon as that ended, you go into Brazil. And I think that's such a clever song.
Oh, yeah, it was good.
The audience sort of keep going.
The thing is, I've come away and I've listened to a bit of Declan McKenna afterwards, and, you know, he does have some pretty good tunes.
He does have some tunes.
He does have some pretty good little FIFA songs as well. But then you go on to the next day, Stormzy headlining that.
This is a top tier day for me.
Well, you got Stormzy, Bakar, and I'm gonna have to like looking on that little writing a little bit. Kate Nash over Monso.
Can't say I'm familiar.
Do we know any names?
Kate Nash. But
Los Bichos.
I'm lost bitchless.
It's just lost. I'm just lost at that.
No, Stormzy and Bakar like back to back is an unreal night because Bakar was so good at Leeds.
But yeah, Bakar was pretty decent.
And Stormzy just. He's that
Never
guy,
seen him live. He played at Leeds Fest a few years ago, didn't he? Yeah, and he brought out Dave. I think he brought out Dave. Yeah,
Dave brought him out.
Oh yeah.
But I just think he would be sick. Like Stormzy would. He
is a good artist.
He would be a good artist, and he sort of. I think people take the piss out of Stormzy a bit because he's obviously like he's a bit of a niche one. Like Stormzy fans are sort of laughed at, but
you don't see many Stormzy fans
at a festival and Stormzy comes on. You're having a sick night, aren't you? Like,
oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I feel like Boardmasters. That's a good overall lineup for me. I would go.
If you're in the south of England, I'd go. I don't know whether if I was like, you know, chilling north of Birmingham and someone came to me and said, let's go Boardmasters, I think I'd turn it down.
Yeah, it depends.
It's like a 6-hour journey.
It's an investment, is what that
but
is.
But imagine trying to get back as well. Imagine, so you've just done 3 days at Boardmasters doing God knows what, and then you've got to do a 6-hour journey home.
And drive as well, because if we were going to drive.
Exactly, you've got to drive. You've got to drive and the petrol money.
Can we not just do it at Formby or something like that? That'd be so much easier.
That'd be easy.
It'd be a shithole, because it's near Liverpool.
Base it in the north. No one cares about down south. Anyway. Base it in the north. But yeah, so we have Park Life.
Speaking of
Hitting Park, June the 8th to the 9th. I mean, Park Life's very like hit or miss.
Yeah, Park Life, as I mentioned before, is the Ket capital of the north.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, it just is.
Ket capital. It's North Manchester as well, so it's like
represent. It's a joke, by the way, guys. 8 to the 9th is A-level time.
Yeah,
which means that we're going to be absent from Park Life.
We've got to take that.
Which is wounding because not even for the main artists that are going, but there's DJ on up at Park Life. He's very, very good.
So DJ's there, and I know. I mean, I'm trying to look, but the poster's like an absolute.
Yeah, poster's a bit weird.
Yeah,
it looks like
what rudimental. I know. Pause is definitely there.
Pause is an experience, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I am really gutted I missed him at Warehouse, but if anyone gets a chance to go and see Pause, just do it because his sets are just a joke.
I can't really see. Becky Hill again. Jay Huss is doing a bit of a tour, isn't he?
Jay Huss.
Doja Cat there.
She's back.
I mean, you could just see by the names.
It's not bad. Yeah. I just think.
But you know what type of festival it is. It's no Reading Leeds where it's it's really good vibes constantly.
You're not camping either. I just think Park Life. If there's an ability for any festival to kick off, I think Park Life.
Park Life is 100% number one.
There's no like downtime. I don't think at Park Life. Like at Leeds, for example. I'm not saying I had downtime because I was just going out all the time, but certain people in our group chat that went Leeds. Like, had a little date, do you know what I mean? He had a few hours for himself, which I think that's the beauty of these festivals. It's stuff for everyone, but Park Life.
But it's just Park Life's just a big like 2-day bender, isn't it?
It's a 2-day bender, and you can't even camp there. So
you've got to trek it home or find a place in Manchester.
Yeah, exactly.
And like thing is though, location wise as well, it's not in the most like without trying to sign to like stuck up or anything.
No, yeah,
you're in a bit of like the location wise.
I've been to Heaton Park quite a lot. Played golf there. Lovely little golf. Well, no, it's not a lovely golf course actually. It's pretty muddy. Sort it out. It's not a bad location for a festival, but I just think for the sake of it, for like such early on in the summer.
Yeah.
Me personally, obviously, if I would say if this was last year, I didn't go Park Life.
Yeah.
But would I want to go when I can save? I think the price is like £100 a day. So you're looking at 200.
Oh yeah, no, that's thing. It's expensive as well. And I mean,
a Leeds day ticket's only 15 more than that, and I'd rather go there because there's more of a variety of stuff anyway.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like that's the thing with Park Life as well. It's just I'm looking at like value for money wise. I just don't. Think
I don't see it. I don't see the appeal.
Yeah, same. I don't.
It's a shame.
But hey, another festival that's similar to that. What Creamfields? Creams. Yeah, it's like the classic Leeds or
it's Leeds versus Creams every year, and to all the people that went Creams last year, enjoy that one.
It was absolutely mudbath, weren't it?
Because that looked really fun. I hope all your night dry fits just got absolutely terrored. So enjoy that one. Creams 2024. No, personally.
No, it's a no.
No, I think. Don't get me wrong, me and you, we love a little rave.
We love a bit of dance music.
We do love a bit of dance
music.
We do love a little stomper, but every day for 3 days. I'd be hearing.
Imagine your head after that weekend.
No, I think I'd just go under, to be honest. And we're talking about Capitals, Creamfields second for that, probably even pushing first. And it'd just be like, it just send me under, to be honest. I think they've got really new sort of arenas, which is pretty cool. Like
yeah. I've seen. I've seen that.
Sick. Don't get me wrong. It looks so good. It's sort of a bit of a Tomorrowland sort of like vibe to it.
I mean, fuck me, Tomorrowland's a little bit of a step.
Yeah,
you've seen the stage.
It's a serious step. Yeah. It looks well good. Don't get me wrong. Creamfields, if you're into that sort of stuff, it would be a sick sort of thing. But I just think,
I just don't see. I don't see the appeal.
I think a good festival needs to appeal to a serious amount of people, not just you dry fit 95 sort of people. Not saying that we're not them people, because we absolutely are at festivals, but
I did not wear a dry fit at Leeds Fest, thank you.
Yeah, guilty.
I did not wear a dry fit. You're the one who's guilty for that.
Guilty. But so as we've said about Leeds, rite of passage, Creamfields for me, it's a no. They've not even released the lineup as well. There could be, don't get me wrong, there's sick DJs that play Creamfields, but I don't want a DJ all day. I think that's a great quote.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want a DJ all day.
I want a little bit of someone to get me in my feels, a bit of indie sort of vibe.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's rank them from. Let's do worst, and then we'll work our way up to top on the basis of which ones would you want to go to the most.
Leeds is one.
Leeds is one. Right, let's start from the bottom first. So let's start at the bottom. So what? So what we're looking at? For me, it's a big toss up between. I mean, you can't see. I'm clicking between Wireless and Creamfields on the screen.
I'd go Cream's bottom.
Cream's
bottom, simply for the fact that there's just no substance to it. Even at like Wireless, you're gonna hear the odd person talking during a song.
Yeah, but like at the same time, it's like I look at Wireless's lineup. There is some like big names on there.
Yeah, there is a few big names. I think that they sort of save it. Like 21 Savage, J Hush should be quite good sets. I just think personally, obviously you've got a different opinion, but I just think Creams is just bottom of that list just for a simplicity sort of reasoning for it.
To be fair, I'd go Creams. I mean, I looked at it last year as well. I didn't see too much coming out. It got piss wet through as well, which isn't good because the same weather happened at Leeds.
But it was
I can't say
it was manageable. It was fine, we had one sort of shower.
It was fine, yeah. So what? Gonna put Creamfields bottom of that list.
Yeah, I completely agree.
And then fourth, Park Life or Wireless?
I'd go Park Life fourth.
Park Life fourth.
I just think, for the simple fact that I am sort of jealous that I can't go, but I'm looking. Actually, there's a bigger variety. There's a bigger variety at Park Life compared to.
Yeah, there's a bigger variety at Park Life.
If we're taking that into account.
The thing is, though, I just find the wireless lineup singers. I just find them really unbearable. Like Nicki Minaj, unbearable. Ice Spice, unbearable.
Doja Cat,
unbearable. Like. Digga D ain't my type of music. J Hus isn't. I could maybe bear some 21 Savage. Future would be cool to see. Sean Paul, but I think you've got to put that fourth.
I would put Wireless fourth.
Got to put that fourth.
Year eight me. Disagree.
Year eight.
Me now more mature.
So the top three. So what? We've got Park Life, Boardmasters, and Leeds. Reading left.
Right. Park Life is third.
I think Park Life third.
Definitely. Because I've just. We've had a toss up between 3 and 4 for Wireless.
Yeah, all right. Here's my thing with Park Life. Life. Look, I'm looking at between Boardmasters and
Loki. You've got to take location into it as well, haven't you?
I think you've got to take location, as in Newquay. For us personally, it's a bit of a fucking pain to get to.
Yeah,
I don't know, like
right
I don't know the variety of people that listen to this podcast. Like, it might be like an hour away from them. There's a big listening base from Bath. It seems like I'm gonna be checking my analytics. But yeah, I just see Boardmasters and I look at Cortina's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Not 19 Forever, I think, is one, isn't it?
Yeah, not even 18.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't cancel us.
Chasing Status. I wish I could tell you about them.
No, yeah, I wish they had a status to
Biceps, okay. Sam, like this day, I think puts a little bit of backbone on it.
Saturday is a decent.
You look at Sam Fender, Becky Hill, Declan McKenna, but Part Life does have Becky Hill, and I feel like the atmosphere. I've got a feeling like the atmosphere for Part Life would.
Do we know the splits of the days for Part Life? Because it's 2.
It just shows a massive cluster.
It just shows a massive cluster. Because if you can see the days, and you can sort of compare them. But yeah, I'd probably go. If you've got to take location and you're looking at cost and you're looking at where to go, because that's what we're giving advice on, really, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'd say if you're up north, definitely go Part Life. But if you're down south and you fancy an event, go Boardies.
But is there DJs at Boardmasters? Is there DJs? I'm trying to think. Did he have like DJ sets and tents? But right, do you know what? Right, I'm gonna say this. There's certain people that I prefer on here to Part Life. Yeah. But I feel like I've got to put Boardmasters third.
Yeah, locations.
Yeah, I just think location-wise, it's a bit out there, out the way. It's in UK. The atmosphere, the vibe of it, I'm just not entirely sure what it's like.
Feet all day, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
No, thank you.
I just don't see that. So, is this really much of a competition? I think we know what we're going to go for, but it's Part Life and Leeds.
Part Life is second.
Part Life holds at home, though. I think you can't just toss Part Life second without saying it does look decent.
It's a good little lineup.
I probably would have gone. It's nice and local.
Yeah, if it weren't A-levels, I would have 100. We would have stepped.
But the thing is, though, Part Life, no camping. It's a 2-day, so you've either got to buy a place in Manchester, which is not going to be cheap, by the way.
You're gonna have to go and stay, or you're gonna have to
do some mad stuff.
Sleep in my car.
Yeah, just gonna have to commute back to where you live, which will just be a pain.
And number 1, taking top spot, going 3 for 3. Leeds Fest and Reading.
Leeds Reading 2024. I just think, look, you look at that. The lineup is mint. Like Jerry Cinnamon would be an absolute experience. Catfish and Bottleman, Liam Gallagher, Del Rey, Fred again, Blink 182, 21 Savage. I just don't see. Yeah, you can't come close to it whatsoever.
Leeds is straight 1. It will stay 1 until probably next year.
Probably until next year.
When I think, actually, do I really want to go Leeds Fest on the summit? No.
Yeah, exactly. But there it is. Wait, Leeds Fest is our number 1 pick for the summer. Right, anyway, new little segment that I'm probably going to have in that's, recurring throughout, every single episode. Have it at the end. And it's the top 5 best moments of the week. Yeah, top 5 best moments. So what I'm basically going to do, have a look through Twitter, whatever social media, maybe even Google, and I'll just look up funny stuff that's happened or just stuff that we can generally talk about that might be really engaging. So let's just get stuck into it. And the first one is, I saw this on Twitter first. And it's the Bevo. It's the Bevo HS Tiki Toki beef.
It's too good.
It's the Bevo HS Tiki Toki beef. So I think I'll give a little outlook at what's happening. In fact, no, I won't give an outlook. Yeah. Just listen to this video clip. Just listen to this clip here. Just listen to this.
He don't want to fight on it anyway. It's game over. I've got nothing to do with him now. No more. I've lost my respect. You're saying big up HS. Fuck HS. I'm out in a bit.
Why have you turned into the biggest knobhead on socials, moving like this? It's over for me. Sydney ain't gonna fight again. Sydney broke up with you yesterday. She's in a hotel room with me right now. I'm putting her on OnlyFans, yeah? So fuck you, not fuck me. How many times did you sleep with him in 3 months of being with him? Once. You wooded your bird off once. Get finesse, Shan. You know the rules. Go swallow some food, you knobhead.
Hi, mate, you just wooded your bird once.
Yeah, mate, you wooded your bird once in a year. That is crazy. I think that is the best comment of the lot. He's too funny.
That is, HS Tiki Toki, he's a knobhead, but he's funny.
So funny.
He is funny.
His like sort of thing on TikTok with it's too good. Like his court case stuff. He's some of the best content on TikTok. Yeah. Bevo.
How did he even become this Bevo thing? This is what really. I'm going to go on a bit of a fucking rant.
You got me into Bevo. You got me into Bevo.
this pisses me off. What about UK TikTok and just UK social media in general? Is that people like him just become famous like that? Like fucking that.
Some serious
and, do you know what? And literally, if you've never seen Bevo before, this is generally what he became famous of. So he just videoed himself scranning food, and he'd be like, "Oh, you know the rules.
You know the rules.
Get to know.
If you don't know, get to know." It's
just be like
annoying.
that, and he'd eat his food. The one viral clip was when he was just sat in his bedroom eating like a Sunday roast. and he's eating a roast potato. He takes about 2 or 3 bites and then just swallows
it whole.
But it's like a massive like that.
I've never seen someone look more challenged eating a roast potato in my life.
He has to lock in. He's fighting
locked
for
in.
his
He's
life.
in the zone. He's in the zone.
He's fighting for his life for it. But yeah, no, the HS Bevo beef. So what I come across, what's happened. So Bevo's obviously broken up with his missus. And I mean, if you see Bevo's missus, she looks north and south. So you know, if you know, you know. I mean, give her a look if you want.
If you know, you know. If you don't know, get to know.
But yes, so they broke up, and then I think Bevo and HS were having a bit of a conversation, and Bevo's said fuck HS TikTok. So what HS has done, he's gone and piped his girlfriend and put it on OnlyFans.
No, it's like. Well, HS has got his own little fight club going on at the minute, which is
it's weird that.
Hilarious.
So he just gets people that
gets people on to just scrap. We had a Mr. UK TikTok official versus General G.
Yeah, but it's just
General G. People like this are being made famous for no reason.
It's General G. Honestly, that's the worst one.
Bro,
oh my god, most vanilla guy ever. Yet he's bloody famous. But like the thing is, though, it's like with that, he just gets like. I'm sure he takes advantage of people, man. He just gets people that are like kind of on the spectrum.
Yeah.
He a little bit.
Like, Bevo and General G looking at you.
And he just gets them in and goes like, right, so I'm going to make these 2 famous. Like, I've changed their lives. That was his whole thing with General G.
General G was like...
He was like, I'm changing these people's lives. And it's like...
Get on my cash app. Get on my cash app. Make some easy money from your phone.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cheers, HS.
Yeah, he's one of those.
Get a job.
Sells a fucking course or some shit.
Yeah,
like
he does. It's like it's one of them. I think obviously because Bevo went and shagged another girl.
Oh yeah.
Because that's Sydney versus Cheyenne, and then those 2 are gonna have a scrap, and then now next week is Gavinio. What a boy, by the way. I know we're talking about Gims. Give back Shadrach. He is the best. I quote him 20 times a day. I'm all against like people getting famous, but Gavinio is my exception.
Gavinio is pretty funny. Right, anyway, last week the Apple Vision released, the Apple Vision Pro. Have you seen any of that cutting about, Ellis?
They just look like science goggles, like you see in high school.
Yeah, no, look like I'm about to light a Bunsen burner with them.
And I just think they're not very inclusive, to be perfectly honest with you, because me being sort of blind wearing glasses, sorry, disclaimers, people, if you're going to check my TikTok out, it's like, how am I going to put them on? Like, how am I going to put them on? My glasses. It's like clip-on shades. Like, it just don't work. So
yeah, I think it's pretty crazy as well because like the wired up. You have to wear them wired up constantly.
Can you imagine like trying to have a conversation with your mum? Your tea's ready. Sorry, mum. You're gonna end up poking someone. Is what's gonna happen. You're taking someone's eye out.
I've seen a couple of videos of these guys that just cut about with them on and stuff, and it just. I just don't see the appeal. Just get a phone. Like things don't like if you're sat down in a room and like I have a VR headset and you know it's quite fun to use, but like fair enough.
Would you
you're sat in your room.
Would you step outside public VR?
Oh no, you wouldn't.
I think you've got to think about
it's a phone like in front of your eyes.
Literally, in real life, would you step outside the house looking like Smart the Matrix?
Yeah, no, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't. I feel like that's when you look. I think. Load of shit, personally.
and I'm sorry, but they're gonna be so expensive.
Yeah, they're gonna be serious though. It's like the Apple headphones when people walk around like they've got ear defenders on. Like they're just serious spending.
Yeah, but to be fair, the Apple headphones are really good.
Pretty sick.
But like,
shout out Apple, sponsor us.
I'm not dropping 500 quid on it.
No, I'm not dropping 500. No way.
Anyway, another video that I saw on Twitter, a football game in Indonesia, and some unlucky git got struck by lightning.
It is mad.
Mid-game.
It is mad. It's like it's something you see out of a cartoon or something. The guy genuinely just gets like lasered. Like it's not.
Yeah, he's just like cutting about. He's just cutting about on the field, that right back or whatever, and then all of a sudden, like you just see the massive.
Yeah, literally, it's like you're playing for like not one, lasered 150s. Literally, it's like shields. It's like he gets finished, which is obviously awful to see, but it is a bit weird, like how them sort of things happen, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, it's nuts.
But
Like
it's the video.
it's the chance. The thing is, it's not weird how it happens. It's the fucking chance of it.
Yeah,
happening.
no, it's like 1 in a billion or something
Yeah.
stupid like that.
Oh yeah, it's nuts. Like,
it's
yeah.
the video's so weird because it genuinely looks like it's like a CGI sort of
Yeah,
explosion.
but to be fair, like I know, like there's like things like, oh, if your hair's standing up, then get to cover or something, like especially if it's
No,
stormy,
yeah,
'cause that
but
means
you never,
you're gonna get
you
struck.
don't really think. I don't think you think that rationally when you're playing
Oh,
football.
yeah, exactly, yeah.
'Cause
It
I've
just
had-
looked like he was just cutting about. I don't think he was paying attention to his hair or
No, yeah,
whatever.
literally, like if you're on an Astro playing football at 9 o'clock,
The last
like,
thing you're thinking about is getting struck by lightning.
Yeah, exactly. That's the last thing you're thinking about. Your hair's standing up.
Even
from
if it is
the
bad
massive
weather and there's
crash you
thunder
drop
and
on the
lightning
pitch.
outside, you're not bothered about any of that.
Definitely not.
You're not bothered about any of that. Right then, so the government, God, the government, what are they doing? So if you haven't seen, there's been a report that apparently, I mean, this is
Yeah,
outrageous.
because this just filters back into our point. You're just going to get serious sausages that are going to be talking about actual important things.
So if you didn't know, the government are planning on paying like TikTokers and stuff, like social media stars, and the state of some of the social media stars in England,
Shocking.
to promote the blockage of boats coming across the English Channel here. So basically, they want them to talk about stopping illegal immigrants coming into the country or migrants or whatever.
That policy is just a bit of a mess. But it's like you're now reaching to new lengths.
Yeah, you're reaching like you're gonna have people like
You're
Luke
gonna-
Bennett doing this
yeah.
over a buddy. Like they're gonna be like, oh, so what would you do if there's an asylum seeker in your fridge?
They give you on the count of 3 to get out. 1, 2, 3. Get out. You heard me. Get out. Get out. Do not do that again.
Ah, yeah, that's
It's
the
a
people
bit-
that I want.
bit
I
of a-
want saying, oh yeah,
literally.
let's not have these people in the country.
Bit of a weird question to ask, mate, but I can ask something out for if you want me to. Like, it's just
Exactly,
weird, isn't it? Like, you just wouldn't want them people, like, actually being important.
I find that crazy.
You're gonna have Cavino, like, in the thing going, like, you know what that means? Stop the boats. Like, it just kills his thing.
Stop the boats.
Stop the boats. It's just, no, like, it's just, I think it's a new low for this government.
Oh yeah, no, 100% is like when you get to the point where
You're gonna have
you
Astrid.
can't stop it, so you're gonna be asking like Elbrook.
You're gonna have Astrid Wet in a Chelsea kit going, yeah, obviously, I am sick of this manager, but stop the boats, guys. Like, no thanks, mate.
Bevo like, oh, you know the rules.
know the rules. If you
no
don't know,
crossing,
get
not
out.
illegally getting into the country.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out. It's just
That-
weird.
I just find that is
Bizarre.
just so
It's bizarre,
crazy.
to be
I know,
honest.
yeah, it fully is. Like getting to the point where you're asking people on English social media to start promoting. But I tell you what, if they're offering a bit of money,
Yeah. Wait.
Hey.
No, oh, well, actually, no. No, I would not do that for the government. But hey, money talks. Money talks.
when it's all there, it's like football players going to Saudi and don't care about human rights unless they're getting like 500k
Literally.
a week.
Nice
in a
one,
bag,
Hendo.
innit? Yeah, and something else that I saw on Twitter as well, or just on social media in general this week. There's this fella, and I don't know what he does. This guy it seems like he's out in Africa or something, and he's getting chased. He's getting chased by cannibals, it seems, every day. Now, I don't know whether this is like real or it's 100% stage,
Yeah.
but there's this one clip. I'll play the audio for you right now. Just picture this. So he's having like
He's having a
bath.
wash.
Yeah, he's having a wash in
He's got
this
some
lake.
shampoo.
And some guy, he's blue as well, which makes this point even better. It's like Avatar.
Yeah, it's like
he comes out
Avatar
the water
with a spear.
behind him with a spear, throws it at him, misses, and they just go into some absolute like mental chase. Give this a listen. Yeah, he's just getting chased by some like Avatar-looking
Yeah, it's
fella.
just chased through the thing. I think that would shit me up so badly, to be
Oh,
honest.
imagine that!
Like-
I was gonna go back in high school. We got offered to go to Tanzania for a charity trip, and like,
Cool
I'm just thinking
experience.
back.
But
It'd
you
be
can
mint.
think you've saved
Imagine
yourself,
that.
mate.
I'm just
From
like
the Avatar man that lives in water that's just going to come and try and eat you. But it's like, can you imagine that? Just that sort of thing doesn't exist over here. Like, can you imagine having a shower and then someone just emerges from the plug hole that's just like blue, just like you just got to run out. You'd be bollock naked, like trying to run away.
I just find it so hard, like, to understand that things like that exist.
Actually, I swear there's like an island.
Yeah,
There's
so
like
it's
this-
Ascension Island off the coast of India where there's no human contact there,
Yeah, it's
and
mad.
everyone who has
It's
gone
mad,
there
it's
has been
mad.
killed, and it's just full of like tribes people and stuff.
Which is cool. Which is cool. It's different perspective.
Cool. But wow, it's so weird how that actually happens in this day and age. It's like, obviously, they're isolated on the island, so they haven't seen like all the technology that's come through. But like, if you did, surely you'd step out of it. I would, because like,
yeah, but it depends on it, because you've not really known anything else. So you would.
Yeah, no, it'd be all weird, and they probably believe in. I saw someone say. Be quite funny to do this. So you know how we have like now they've created like these drone lights that like perform pictures in the sky. Yeah. Someone said we should go over Ascension Island, have these drones form a face to look down onto them and see what the reaction is.
Just
imagine
like,
that.
I just think
it'd be an absolute head fuck, and I'd feel really bad for them. But like that'd be like it'd be a really cool thing to see.
Speaking of government, they've just called you. You've got a secret. You're gonna like sort of like natural selection. You're gonna be whacked on Ascension Island. Yeah. You on your ones.
Yeah.
How long are you surviving?
Right. So. At the end of the day, these guys are probably just cutting about with bow and arrows.
You've got. I'll give you some weapons.
What weapon have I got?
Oh, I think a gun's just like too easy in it, really, for a man of your strength.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, mate. Looking wham today. Riz, forbidden Riz.
I'm just sat here.
Forbidden Riz. You've got. I'll give you bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow. So if I had a bow and arrow, I think I could hide. But the problem is though, like it'd be like guerrilla warfare. They'd be like jumping down from
that's
trees
what I'm
onto
thinking.
me.
If I climb to the highest tree,
like, there might be advanced to a point. There might be advanced to a point where it's like, you know, like Ewoks, and they've got like traps and stuff set out.
If anyone's played Battlefield and does the Ewok sort of mission,
yeah,
they know about them ones.
Mate, that's scary.
Yeah, it's very scary. I think that's what it'd actually be.
So I think with a bow and arrow on Ascension Island, I think I could last half day. I think 12 hours.
I give myself about half an hour, because I
think half an hour.
I'd just do something stupid like.
But you've got to take into account they find you, and
it's over.
Yeah, well, if they find you, it's over. But at the same time, it's like they kind of have to find you. I think I could hide. I could hide.
Yeah, I'd back myself.
Yeah, I think I could hide away from them. Yeah.
I'd last minimum half an hour.
Minimum half an hour.
I'm not saying maximum.
You'd last a minimum half an hour.
Yeah, minimum half hour.
Right, well, we'll call it a day there, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say, it's been a really good show. I've really enjoyed it. Ellis, thank you very much for coming on, being the first guest.
Absolute pleasure.
You've etched yourself in Sam Show history.
I feel honoured to be on this podcast, to be honest, mate, and it's been an absolute blast, to be fair.
Yeah,
nice one.
Yeah, no, it's been really good. So, make sure to check us out on social media. Instagram, _Sam_Show4. On TikTok, it's exactly the same. And then Twitter, the Sam Show4. Keep posted on there. We'll be posting teasers and stuff all week. We'll make sure that you're never bored from the Sam Show. But yeah, no, thanks so much, guys, for listening. And we'll see you next Friday.